Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making Mother's Day cards. Yes, I know, it's early. I am pre-filming. I am having surgery next week. It's March right now, but I'm having surgery next week, and this is a commission. Somebody asked me to make Mother's Day and Father's Day cards for them, so I need to get it done before I get my surgery. So, we're doing Mother's Day cards. Today we did Father's Day cards. I did them yesterday. I don't know when the video is going to go up. Probably after this video because Father's Day, right, comes after Mother's Day? Don't ask. I don't know. Okay. So I actually bought pre-made card bases, and I never do that, but I did yesterday when I was at Ollie's. They had a box of pre-made card bases. And I was like, oh, perfect. I have to make all these cards. Now I don't have to make bases, but we're making 5 cards. So we're going to get started on the first one, the easiest one. And that is this one here. Oh, let me grab my Happy Mother's Day stamp set. My stamp, my ink. I almost forgot that part. Let's go. And then my stamp block, so we can stamp Happy Mother's Day. So we need this happy. I'm going to line it up as best as I can on the stamp block to get it straight. And then here is Mother's Day. I used the Father's Day in the other one, obviously. Durr. So there are lines on this, so I'm just lining it up with the grid. I'm trying to anyway. What the heck? There we go. So, Happy Mother's Day. Why does I hope if I put it like centered? So Happy Mother's Day. Okay, we're going to stamp on the inside of the card. And wipe off where I got ink. Okay, there we go. I missed arg. There we go. I missed part of the H. Let's close that up and we're going to work on this. This here I made on my Cricut. I bought SVGs of baking. And it came with black and white and color, and I used the black and white, arranged it on a card mat size, got rid of the card mat, and attached everything together, and then turned it to pen. So it drew on the card base. Okay, and then I have these two I cut out. I did it the same way, but I cut them out and colored them. So this is the focal point. I did not color here because I wanted to make sure that that's where I wanted to put. I wanted to make sure that's where I was putting the recipe card here. So I wanted to leave that blank so I knew that's where I wanted to put it. So I'm going to prop the recipe card up. I'm going to glue the cookie jar straight down. So I drew it out with my Cricut, cut it out by hand, and then colored it in with colored pencil. That, and then we're going to put this recipe card right here, like that. Okay, and then we're going to glue this straight down, and it's a card. Easiest one I've done. Not really. I shouldn't say that because it's not. I actually cut out an apron first, and I just couldn't get the apron to look good when I colored it. So then I cut these out, and I'm glad that that didn't work because I like these better. But there we go. Happy Mother's Day. Cute little baking card. All right, next we have this mom card. This is now this one here. Okay. So we're going to glue this straight down. We got to stand first. Let's make sure we stand first. Okay. So, happy Mother's Day. And you're maybe asking yourself, why do you close that every time? I close it every time because I'm put my finger in it all the time. All right, so I have all of these here. I cut out multiple. This is one of my favorite cards to do. It's one of my favorite cards to do. So it always makes such a statement when you make it. So what I'm going to do is I have all these cut out. So I have 4 each of each letter that I need, and then, well, 8 of the M because it's 2 M's. And then I'm going to glue these together to give this dimension on the card. So we're just lining them up. Now, if you have foam, use foam. I don't have foam. But if you have foam, use foam because it's much easier. You don't have to cut out as many pieces and line up as many pieces. But I don't have any. And I have plenty of extra cardstock. Like, I have an entire bin of scrap cardstock. So I don't mind pulling from there. You could also do this for Father's Day card with Dad. If you don't want to use the O, you could use a heart for the mom or a flower, something like that, and then that'll go in here, see? And then we have, right, does that fit? Where does it go? I want it to line up. It goes like that. And then we glue this on. Is that the right way? Yep. Okay. So glue that on. If I could find it. I put it right down and couldn't find it. That's the story of my life today. I kept losing everything. I've been prepping this for like, I don't even want to tell you how long I've been prepping these cards. It's been a long morning. Okay, so now we have the M's. We'll do the M's also. Come here. I cut them out 2 at a time so they're stuck together, but they still need to be glued together. Okay. If you don't have, this is my biggest alphabet die. If you don't have alphabet dies, you know you could do this with your Cricut, right? If you have a Cricut or a, why can't I think of the other brand? It's on the tip of my tongue and it will not come out. Anyway, if you have one of those electronic cutting machines where you use SVGs, you could do the same thing very easily. You would just make sure that you would make your card size, make a square, right, for your card size, rectangle for your card mat, and then see, we're going to put that there, and then you would, let's make sure I have the right M, yes, and then you would put the letters in to cut out and attach, and then it would do it, and then you just cut out multiple, more, geez Louise, you would cut out more letters out of cardstock, okay? That's how you would do it. say. Okay. I'm going to be down here crafting because I am pre-filming as many videos as I can before my surgery. So I'm going to be down here filming videos like crazy, and the thing that really stinks is like coming up with ideas of videos to film. Usually like ideas will pop in my head maybe once a week, and I have a notebook where I have all the ideas written down, and now it's going to be prepping for I'm going to be in a cast for 6 weeks, so I've figured out how many videos I would need to finish out this month, and then do the rest of basically all of April and half of May. And it would be 28 videos. Isn't that going to be fun to come up with 28 video ideas? Though some of those are journal with me's, and I think I'll still be able to do journal with me's because my boyfriend said he would bring up my stuff that I would need to do my journal with me's, that I could still record those, that I could just set up a table in the living room and have it set up there until I'm out of my cast, and I can just leave it set up. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So at least I'll be able to film those. Okay, so we have the O, and then we're going to put this middle piece back in. Let me get something that I can get it in here and make sure it is right. Okay, so I know you're not able to see it. It looks really good in person. As soon as I'm done, I'll pick it up. Is this one? Yes. Okay. And this one. Also, if you would want to do this, you don't have to do the same color. You could also cut it out in like a coordinating color, like the like a color that would match in the center of these flowers. Do you see it? Can you see it? You see it really good, by the way, in person. It's just on camera you're not seeing it great, but let's see. Matthew, your laundry's done.
That was freaky when I walked out and heard that going off.
Okay, sorry about that. The boyfriend came down to do his laundry. Alright, next. Because I ain't doing it. I'll tell you that much. Alright, here we go. It'll be nice when they all have to do mine. Okay, Happy Mother's Day in the middle. Okay, and close it up, put it to the side, and we have this stuff here. So we have this little yellow plaid base, and we have this, okay, I'm gonna have to put that aside. I will use that for my own Mother's Day cards. It goes this way. I don't know why I automatically just decided it was going the other way. Very strange. Alright, but I'll use that for my own Mother's Day cards. Alright, so we have the Happy Mother's Day, and it goes this way. And we have this little vellum envelope. I used my mini We Are Makers envelope punch board to make this. It makes, where is it? It makes teeny tiny little envelopes. Here it is. It makes teeny tiny little envelopes. Okay. So, there we go. That's what I used. And it is, which one did I use? I used, I believe it was the 3 3/8. No, it was 3 3/4. 3 3/4 because I remember the score line was 2 1/8. So it was 3 3/4. That's the one I used to make this teeny tiny envelope, and now I'm going to use a teeny tiny amount of glue because if you know anything about vellum, you know that you can see the glue through it. So I'm just using the teeniest bit just to keep it together. Okay, and then it's going to go on there. And then I have all of these. I cut out a bunch of these. And we're just going to put them together. They're daisies, I believe. We're just going to put them together, and it's going to look like it's coming out of the envelope. Well, I'm going to make it look like it's coming out of the envelope. How you like them apples? So it's just going to look like this. I think I might have cut out too many. I don't think I need as many as I cut out. I cut out, what, 5? I don't think I'm going to need that many. That's okay. I can use them maybe somewhere else. I can't. I think I only need 3. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. And then the centers. And that is super cute, but I only need 3. So let's put all these. I have extras down here, so we'll just throw that down there. And we're going to ink them a little bit. Okay. So I think we're just going to ink the back ones. And then it looks like that. This is not what the die is supposed to look like. This die sucks. I do not recommend it. If you see this die on Amazon or wherever you see it, Temu, I do not recommend it. It is a horrible die. Maybe I'll put the... Alright, so let's just get these together. We're never getting them together. Right? Oh, be quiet. Yeah, it's fine. We're all fine here. Alright, so I'm just going to put some glue here in the middle and find a way to put these on where you can see the front and the back. So like that, and then in the middle, and this yellow center. Okay. Middle. Like that. And then in the middle, yellow center. I like this die much better not using the other piece. The other piece is this weird piece that it's supposed to line up and it does not line up. I could not get it to line up last time I wanted to try and use this die. So, dropping stuff. Where's my other yellow? There it is. Okay, we're going to put this here on a little angle. Then we're just going to add these flowers like they're coming out of the envelope. I think that's adorable. Let's glue the envelope down right here, and then we'll do a little bit there and there. That way, hopefully, it there we go. You don't see it as well. So I'm going to tuck some of this under so it looks like it's in the envelope. Well, I mean, it will be in the envelope, right? So there we go. I'm going to do another one on the other side. Like this. And then we're just going to do this one right here. Or should we do it right here? Oh, I don't like it there. Right there. Should we pop it up a little bit? Let's pop it up. Let's pop it up just a little bit. Little tiny square in the middle. We're going to pop it up. Okay. There we go. I think that's cute. And then here's the base. So we're going to glue this on. Okay. Look how cute that is. It needs some sparkle, and I'm going to add those. I'm going to add sparkle last. I didn't add any sparkle to the Father's Day cards I made because I'm like, well, I mean, do guys really want glittery and sparkly? I don't know. Probably not. All right, here we go. So, I'm making a shaker card, which I don't usually do. And I didn't have any acetate, so I had product packaging. So I sewed the bottom. We're going to do a little mason jar. And I need to make sure I fill it first. And then I'm going to sew the top. So I want to make sure that I had no acetate left. Can you believe that? I'm just going to trim this down to where I know it needs to be. And if I do have acetate, I don't know what I did with it. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know what I did with it. So, I have some stuff in here that we can use. I have some stuff for water droplets. Oh, here they are. That's better. Clear ones. So we can add some water droplets. And then I have colors, sequins that match the background. So we're going to put some purple, some pink. All right, get in there. What else do we got? Some yellow. Nope, we can do some orange. Oops. Stuck to my finger. Get off. Get off. Get off. Whatever. We got some more different blue. Let's add some more purple. Some more blue. And some more pink. Okay. So, shake, shake, shake. I also have some of this. Like fine stuff. I very rarely do shaker cards, but I thought this card needed to be a shaker. Come on. All right, so I get rid of that. Well, I was trying to put my drawer away and be a good person and good crafter and put my drawer away. However, what do you think? However, I was trying to put it in backwards. Let me sew this. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me trim my threads. Alright, and then here we go. And then this goes like this. Alright. And then it's a little shaker. We need our base. Oh, no. I wanted to do this one different. I wanted to put it on a tag. So I have this paper pad right here, and I'm going to pull out a color that matches. We'll do this green because the green is definitely on there. And I'm going to pull out a color that matches, and we're going to make a little tag to say Happy Mother's Day. So I need it to be, what? 2 inches. We need it to be 2 inches. 2 inches by 3 inches. There we go. Okay, and then I have this punch here that I use to make tags. Alright, and then I like to, that went flying. I like to round my corners. There we go. Oh, see? See? I didn't even know I had ink on my hand. What the heck? Alright. Let's grab another one. This should actually be the right size, right? Right. Because it's a 6-inch piece of paper, so 2 by 3. Telling you. Just gonna stop touching things. Gonna stop touching things. Okay. There we go. And let's stamp. Is this too big? It is too, I think it might be a little too big. Let's stamp and then we'll go from there. And let's clean this off. Oh, listen. Before I put my finger in all of that and get it all over my finger again. So we're just going to stamp it there, and then I'm going to trim it a little smaller. Okay? Just going to trim it a little smaller. There we go. Set this aside to dry. Close this up. Get it away from me. Alright, now now we're going to use double-sided tape. And I'm going to add the double-sided tape here and here so I can attach the shaker pocket. Not this whole thing because it is skinnier. Okay, so there, right there, right there. And of course I picked up, how did I, we gotta make sure this one gets completely, we don't want to see the stitching. It'd help if I took these off, huh? Take this off. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to stay on until I'm finished with the card. Okay, so this is the bottom. I double sewed that to make sure it was completely sewn. So we want to make sure you cannot see the threads. Okay, there you go. Alright, and that's going to go on here, and cut these. There we go. I'm going to pop that up with foam. Foam, foam, foam. Okay. Foam, foam, foam. Foam across the top. And then a sliver of foam across the bottom. Let's cut it the right size. And then I will cut it in half. I need my other scissors. And we'll cut them in half. These are titanium scissors, they're nonstick. Okay. And then okay, there we go. So we have that ready to go. Make sure I have it correct, and we're just going to peel these off and put it on, and then we will add the other stuff we're adding, because we are adding other stuff. This one I think is the most complicated card. Or no, not the most complicated, but like has the most stuff. Has the most stuff. Okay, so all right, and then I have flowers. So it looks like there's flowers coming out of your mason jar. Flowers. And I have stems. I also have the lid. I could put the lid here. I think I might, just to give somewhere like more substantial to glue on. So I'm just going to glue this on. Like I said, just to give it somewhere more substantial to glue and not have to worry about gluing to the plastic. What are the dogs barking at? I'm telling you, these doggies. Come on. I also have some stems that I kind of want to glue, and then flowers like that. And then I have more flowers. Those are extras. And it has some leaves. Right, and we're just gonna put these on there like that. What do you think? Or no stems? I think it needs the stems. And then the Happy Mother's Day tag go there, and maybe I'll put one of these flowers on the tag. What do you think? All right, I'm going to, I think, put the tag down first, and I need some twine. I'm going to use purple because it's the first color that's in it that I found, and I almost dropped my drawer, and that would have sucked. All right, so we're going to use purple. Look, I've never even used this. Look at that. We're just going to cut a piece. Okay. And put this through. Okay. My hands are not working. My hands are so cold. I don't even think it's like super cold in here, but my hands are so cold. I'm going to glue on, and I'm just going to put a line of glue on this and put that there, and then I'm going to trim off what I don't need. And it does not have to come to the end, because guess what? It doesn't have to come to the end. And then I'm going to use another one. I'm kind of like that. And we're just going to put a line of glue. What the hell is going on? Don't know what is going on up there. And then trim off some of this one and glue it like so. Okay, and cut that off. All right, so now we have stems, and I'm going to take this and glue it here. I'm just going to glue in the middle so I can tuck the stuff around. And then I'm going to take this one here and glue it there. And once again, just a little bit in the middle. I want to be able to add these leaves. Okay. And then where are we going to put this? Let's figure out where we're putting this first. Let's trim it a little bit. I think this is still too big. Okay. And then take the punch. If I can find it, where is it? There it is. And repunch this. There we go. Yeah, it was still just a little bit too big. So like that. And then we can put this one here. Maybe? No? We'll put this one here. Let me pause and figure this out. Okay, I have it glued together. What do you think? I have an extra leaf. There we go. We'll put that there. An extra leaf. I think it's cute and it's a nice little shaker. That's cute. All right, last one. Oh, I do have these little water droplets. I'm not going to use them. I already put like dimension on that. I'm not going to use them, though I do like using the water droplets for flowers. Let me put my pin in my glue and get my scoreboard, because we need to score a piece of paper. We are not using a card base for this one. We are making our own card base for this one. All right. So you need a piece of paper that is 4.5 by 9, and you are going to score at 2 inches and 5.5 inches. Okay. And here it is. This is your card. I'm going to, let's see. Punch that there. And then I need my trimmer. And I need my other trimmer. I need this trimmer. And what you're going to do is you are going to take a ruler and you are going to mark a 1/2 inch in on either side. So I'm just going to make a mark with a pencil, 1/2 inch in and 1/2 inch in. Okay? Okay, so 1/2 inch in on both sides. We're going to take our trimmer and we're going to measure up from where this score line is here to that 1/2 inch with it folded closed. Okay, we want to make sure we're not getting that score line. It is a very, very touchy little sliver. Okay, so we're just going to sink our blade. Okay, and there we go. And now what we have is a flower pot. All right, we got the flower pot, and now we're going to get some ribbon. And I have this pretty pink polka dot ribbon. Pink polka dot ribbon. We're going to bring it around, and I think what I'm going to do is tape it in. Okay, because I will knot the bow separate. Let's just cut a piece of this so we can wrap it around. Okay. So we're gonna wrap it around, take our double stick tape, take it and tape it down. Okay. Tape it down and then pull this so it's a little tighter. Make sure it's even. Take a piece of double stick tape and tape it down. Okay, so now we have that. And now what we're going to do is glue it down. So we'll take the tape off. This little piece that I cut too big that I shoved here. And then this piece here. And we're going to glue this down. Okay. And yes, I did take the pin out with my mouth. It's fine. Now we're just going to glue this together to make a pocket. Okay, so we're going to glue this together to make a pocket. Alright, and then we're going to take some of this, enough to make a bow. I would rather have too much than too little. Okay. That, and then I'm just going to trim this off like so, and trim this off like so. Okay, so now we have our flower pot. And then we have, I didn't know what size piece I would need, so I just cut a big piece, and then we're going to cut it to, okay, it needs to be cut down to 3 inches by 3.5. So 3 inches by 3.5. Half by 3 inches. Alright, and then we need a piece of white. Cut it down to 3 1/4 by 2 3/4 for a little place to write. Okay. Glue this on. Glue this on like so. We're going to take our Mother's Day stamp and stamp Happy Mother's Day right here. Alright, and then you can also write on the back, but that's that. And then I have flowers. I have flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers. Okay, so we're just going to add flowers. I'm going to pause and put these together because I'm already at 50 minutes and I'm annoyed with myself. I'll be back. Okay, here we go. I put the card in. I'm going to make a little mark on each side so I know where I can glue the flowers down. So, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Oh, off camera, I also glued buttons in the middle. I don't know why, because I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is just glue. Put a little bit of glue there because I want to make sure I'm not gluing everything down, because I want to be able to have this pop over top of the flower pot. And then the flowers are how you're going to pull it out. Don't mind me, I can think today. See? Like that. Except they're coming off. They coming off. Okay, let's get them on there with more glue. I didn't put enough glue on. And I don't want to cover this happy, so I'm trying to be very careful what I do. And then we're going to put more glue on here and then some on here to attach this one on. Okay. And then I need another one right here. Use a good amount of glue, like that. All right. And let's let it rest. Let it rest. And then we can put it in. And then what I'm gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do is kind of glue them down, and then I'm gonna put these like here or here, and then that will be, I don't know. Then I'm going to take this yellow one and put it right there. Okay. Then I'm going to take this other yellow one. Okay. And put it right here. If it'll stay. Okay, and then that's it. That's the card. And then you use it, you grab these, and you pull up. Oh, I covered the word happy. I didn't want to do that. I was not paying attention. Let's arg. Did not want to do that. Guess we can put it right there. You can still see it says happy. Okay. And then put it back in. And there we go. A little flower pot. It's super cute. So let's look at all our cards. Like I said, I cleaned up and did all kinds of stuff while I was waiting for my hot glue gun to warm up. Here we go. They're all so completely different, and most of them are flowers, yet they're all so completely different. Okay then. Let me know what you think down below. Can you see? You can't even see that this is it. You do. You see it. See how you see it? If it's sitting up, you see it really well. It's just laying flat. You can't see it. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sorry this was a long one. I didn't even realize time really got away from me. 5 cards in one video is just too much. Nobody will probably watch this. That's fine. Whatever. I enjoyed myself. So thanks for joining me if you did, and have a great rest of your day. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know which one is your favorite, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.